Good morning, world of readers! I am Book Dragon Erin, and I would like to welcome you all back to my booktube channel, where today I will be talking about a few books that I wish were made into video games. As you might know, I love video gaming, but I am horrible at it. It took me 13 years to win one video game, and that was with the online walkthrough. I die at every turn. I am not even joking. I died in Until Dawn. I died in Resident Evil. I've even died in the Rune Factory series. All in all, I am a bad gamer, but still, I wish these books were made into video games, and even though I would die in the first probably 5 minutes, I would still play these video games and so enjoy them. To start off, we have They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. This is a young adult fiction LGBTQ novel about a young, closeted gay man falling in love with an out and proud bisexual guy, and it takes place in a dystopian New York City where people now get phone calls from a company called Deathcast to alert them that they have 24 hours left to live. Rufus and Mateo both get the call, so they use the Last Friend app on their phones to find each other and then spend their last 24 hours alive together. Unknown to both of them, their last day alive is actually the day that they really live. This book was told from multiple interconnected points of view, and I can't think of a single video game I haven't liked where the story is told by several different characters. Flip-flopping between challenges and goals and cutscenes for Rufus and Mateo and their friends sounds so interesting to me. I mean, Rufus hanging out with his friends, Rufus dealing with his enemies, and then Mateo hanging out with his best friend, who's a single mom and her baby daughter, and then the interactions could be so cool and intricate, and there is real potential for even more cutscenes and conversations that could actually change how the way the game would be played, kind of like Until Dawn, which I absolutely loved. Moving on to the next book that is on this list, we have Gone by Michael Grant, and I wish there was a whole video game series based on every single book in the Gone series. There's Gone, Hunger, Lies, Plague, Fear, Light, Monster, Villain, and Hero. And the Gone series is a young adult sci-fi, both contemporary and dystopian, at the same time. Book 1 in the Gone series is the most interesting to me because there's so much plot and character development and depth, and I just love every part of it. And in the small Californian town of Perdido Beach, everyone over the age of 15 up and disappears in the wink of an eye. Meanwhile, an unbreakable dome appears around the whole town, trapping the kids inside while keeping everyone else out. Now, if Stephen King wrote Lord of the Flies, this book, and the whole series actually, would probably be what was envisioned. I agree with that statement, but I also get the feeling this series is like the love child between X-Men and the Lord of the Flies, both of which I loved. Tell me in the comments below what you think of the Gone series, because I would love to know. This series is, again, told from multiple points of view, so if there was one video game for each of the 9 books, that's 9 whole games of the butterfly effect awesomeness that a gamer could so get hooked on without ever getting bored from one point of view. Personally, if there were any video games like the Gone series that I do not know about, which I am sure there are, I would go out there this very moment and buy my own PlayStation or Xbox and the games so I can binge play them, even though I would probably die in the first 2 minutes maybe now. Then, the final book on this list that I wish was made into a video game is The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. It is a fiction mystery thriller novel. So basically, in Fell, New York, which is a small town way upstate, there's a mysterious hotel, the Sundown Motel, where a young woman disappeared in 1982. Now in 2017, the woman's young niece leaves college and her whole life behind to go to Fell and Sundown and search for the answers as to the whereabouts of her missing aunt. The niece, Carly Kirk, gets a job at the Sundown Motel and realizes that nothing has changed in the hotel since 1982. Strange things start to happen that center around the motel, like ghost sightings and murder victims showing up when they're actually dead. Time freezing and then time speed ups, you'll know what I mean when you read the books too. And then there's multi-generational mysteries that are being uncovered that all lead up to one moment in the present day that is so intense. This book also jumps back and forth between 1982 and 2017, so the time skip theme is beyond cool. And I seriously love the plot twist that happens at the end of the book. I am not going to reveal that secret to you because I definitely want you to read the book too and think to yourself, hey, this could be a really great video game. Also, imagine this. A video game of the Sundown Motel is created. A present-day gamer plays the game and shows their parents and or grandparents. The parent and or grandparent could watch and talk about the past when they lived during the 1980s. It's bonding time for everyone, and it's all thanks to an awesome, entertaining, thrilling, semi-educational video game. Now, my parents grew up in the 80s, and I am obsessed with music from the 1980s and modern-day European music, but seriously, there is not one song from the 1980s that I dislike. So if there was music from the 1980s that was used in the Sundown Motel, the cutscenes from the past, I don't even know, my brain cerebellum would fuse and then explode in excitement. So I really wish these books were made into video games, probably the Sundown Motel before anything else. Anyway, that is all for today, so if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button to show some support, subscribe to my booktube channel to get more videos like this, turn on those notifications to be notified when I upload a brand new video to my YouTube channel every single Sunday. Keep on reading and have a great day, everyone!